Sorry about that. Back to the fun. Sorry, I had some issues. You know, the new person coming back to the fun. Anyway, I need a thumbs up to make sure that I'm live this time, because last time I was talking to myself for 20 minutes, and it's not fun talking to yourself. So can you guys give me a thumbs up? See if you can hear me all right before I start anything. Maybe? No? Please say yes. You are good. There we go. We got it from Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. Anyway, welcome everyone. I want to say welcome to everyone. As you can see, we're back now finally. It's been a long time. If you're new here, my name's Larry. Our channel is called Plump Travelers. It's all about inspiring others to get out there and travel the world. Tonight, I wanted to talk about why I took a long break and what we have planned for the future. My wife, Ananda, is sometimes here with me, but she's not always here. She'll come on whenever she can and stuff, and she likes coming on here sometimes, but she just can't do it all the time. But she's here. She's got her mom coming over for dinner tonight, so you might hear them in the background. So I apologize in advance. So yeah, I've been away for a while. It's been really tough. As I said 3 months ago, it's been 3 months that we're going to take a break, and one of the reasons is because of travel. It was still hectic, and it still is right now. But because I'm a travel channel, I was finding it hard to come up with content and all that kind of stuff, and we weren't traveling. And where I live in a small remote town on the Sunshine Coast of British Columbia, which is 3 hours north of Vancouver, British Columbia. I have to take 2 ferries to get here, plus an hour and a half drive on the peninsula. And so yeah, we're pretty remote, so we're pretty what do you call it, cabin fever has set in really, really well here. Yes, we're allowed out. We haven't really been affected by the pandemic here. We've had cases in Powell River, but we weren't really locked down. Like, I've been able to go out. We can go out to the lake if we want to, go to the grocery store. When the pandemic first started, they had lineups, minimum or maximum 50 people in the grocery store, but that's about it. And then the restaurants were closed. Now we're basically kind of like back to normal here in town. You have to have your passport to go to the restaurant and all that kind of stuff. We're free to travel throughout our country. We are free to travel anywhere, actually. But for me and Ananda, for us traveling, it's been a problem because of the COVID test. It's just way too financially hard for us to deal with all those tests that you have to have. Like, I'm coming up in April to go visit my daughter in New Mexico for her wedding. And, I need a test to go down there, which is $100. And people are saying, well, we get them free and blah, blah, blah. Like, for America or for Canadians, we don't have no free options. And I was just looking before I come online here for an at-home antigen test, and it's like $100. Now I'm sure there might be some other cheaper places to find them, but that's just $100 just for the antigen test to go down to America. Then I also need a test to come back to Canada, which is the PCR test, or I can't remember the other one, but it's basically the PCR test is what they require, and which is very expensive. Now I'm going to come out on here and say, everybody is saying, well, just go to Walgreens or CVS, I think it is, and they said you can get it for free. And technically you can, if you give your hotel address and just show up, because you book online, you show up. You give them your hotel address, and then you just go to your appointment, basically. And for the most part, they don't ask for ID. I've heard where there has been some where they ask for ID, but for the most part, they don't ask. And you go get your free test, and you get your results pretty fast, I guess, or however long it takes to get a PCR test. I've never had a test yet, and I'm terrified of them. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already had them. I'm terrified. So anyway, so to come back to Canada, we need this PCR test. And so I'm not really comfortable with doing that free test. So like, there goes a few $100s. So anyway, long story short is that we haven't really traveled really much. Our next travel is in 2 weeks. We're going to see my mother-in-law for Christmas. Hopefully, I was just talking to my nephew who was saying that the road, there's only one, due to all the flooding here, there's only really one way I can go visit my mother-in-law for Christmas. And that highway is actually where they found some deceased people from the floods. And they have since opened the road, but they only allow essential traffic through. But then we had back-to-back storms again just a few days ago, where it caused a little bit more flooding and stuff like that, and they reclosed that road. And so I haven't heard if the road has reopened. So, but yeah, our next trip is planned for I think the 21st of December, a couple weeks. Hopefully that will work out. And then my next trip after that is in April, well, actually March 29th till April 4th. I was just looking at hotels for park and stay here in Vancouver, so found a good rate on that one. Then we got the group cruise. I'm going to put a plug in there for that group cruise. Let's see how many's in here. We got 7 watching right now. So, hey, if you're new here, we have a group cruise coming up in October. Let's see if I got this here. We got the group cruise hosted by Us and More, the Down Under Cruisers, and Spiker's Crazy Adventures. And okay, so I don't know where the banner is for the dates and stuff, so I'll just say it here. So it is an 8-day Southern Caribbean cruise on Carnival Horizon out of Miami, and it's going to Aruba, Bonaire, La Romana Dominican, and Amber Cove Dominican. And so I'm very excited about this. This will be me and Ananda's first cruise. Woohoo! We've already had 2 cruises canceled already. So for some reason, we just haven't lined up the cruise gods yet to allow us to get on a cruise ship. We're hoping, we're working on it. And eventually we'll get on there. So if you're interested, I'll put in, there is Cindy Spiker from Spiker's Crazy Adventures. She is the travel agent that's booked the group cruise. Get in contact with her through what you're seeing down there or through Facebook. Yeah, just contact her and tell her that you want to go. She just booked another cabin tonight, so I think that's 23 cabins we have so far. Woohoo! So that's like, well, 40. What's that? 46 people, but some are singles, but roughly 40 something people so far. It's getting to be big. So I encourage you to come along. Behind me, this isn't my actual room, but we booked a cove balcony. It's on deck 2, right next to the water. So this is what we're going to be staying in. I am so blown away, like, by what it looks like in the water. Like Ananda and I, we take the ferry to and from Vancouver or over to Vancouver Island, so we're used to the water. So As for the seasickness thing, it's not really wouldn't be really a problem. And a lot of the times when you're like, because it's a car ferry, you get out on deck and you see the water, and pretty much some of the decks are that low to the water. So I already got a feeling of what it'd be like, but staying in it for 8 days, whew, I just can't wait. And the steakhouse, we're booked for the steakhouse the first night. And yeah, so I'll even put up Cindy's YouTube channel there. I'll leave that there for a sec. I'm going to go over into the chat. Actually, we're going to put this down, and I'm going to take a drink of water. Let's see who's here. All right. 38 comments. Holy smokes, I have to catch up. First in, we got, there she is, the one and only Cindy. Cindy, I am so excited. I can't wait to meet you. And we're going to have a great time with this cruise, man. I know it. I know it. Good there. There we go. Oh, look, we got the Down Under Cruisers. Oh, you know what? Sean and Alana, I very much appreciate you guys coming in during your workday. I know it's, let me see. I'm going to say it is around, let's say 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. 1 o'clock in the afternoon or something. 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon over in Australia. Okay, we are here, ready and waiting. This is going to be good. So excited. Wow. Okay, everyone. This is my brother, Reese. He's not necessarily a traveler anymore. We both, like he's my slightly older brother than me. He's 4 years older than me. We both found that travel bug when we were young. But Reese, he's basically settled down. He's staying in Toronto with his girlfriend. He does do a little bit of traveling. He's went back to St. John, where we're from. By the way, anybody, if anybody is wondering, myself and my brother, we were born in St. John, New Brunswick, which is a cruise port on the New England coast. So it goes, I think it goes out of New York or Boston and Boston, and it goes down through Maine and stuff like that into St. John and I think Prince Edward Island or Nova Scotia. I'm not sure all the itineraries on the East Coast, but I do know before I came out west in 2005, the cruise port, I used to go down there, watch the cruises and dream of, you know what, I would love to go on a cruise one day, because in St. John, you can't get on a ship to go cruising. You would have to go to New York to come back to cruise into St. John. So, yeah, I'm getting too far here. Oh, good evening, Plump Travelers. John, it is 7:15 p.m. here, just so you know. Welcome in, John and Nancy. It's late there for them. They're on the East Coast as well. They're in New England, actually. JNN, yeah, 10:02. You are good. There's my brother. Oh, there's Blaine from Rayleigh Creative Travel. It's the Plumpy Show. You know what? I really love when Danny started calling me that. It's so awesome. I miss Danny. Actually, I haven't been around for a bit in that sense to see Danny's show or anything. And everybody's all cruising right now. I'm getting very jealous. It's okay. I'm happy for everybody. Good to see you, Blaine. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome back home. Blaine's been on a huge road trip. Great sound and video. Oh, good. Yeah, as you can see, I got my my boom mic and stuff like that. But just before, here's two funny things. If you didn't see my last live, I was talking to myself for 20 minutes because what happened is I practice in a test room before I go live, but it also puts the start go live thing at the top. So I'm thinking I'm in the room that I already created for the live show, and I click on it and I start talking, and nobody was responding, and somebody was trying to get me on the phone. It's like, I started wrong. So anyway, there's that story. And then tonight I'm sitting here and I had 46 seconds left. And I realized that because I'm using this mic, I had to wear headphones and I didn't have headphones in front of me. So I'm saying, Ananda, please, please. So she grabbed me the headphones and I'm putting it in. And I had like, I think I had like 10 seconds and it said go, right? So thank you for letting me know there. And here we have Dave McSqueen. Yes, Dave. Let me introduce you guys to Dave. Dave is a travel agent here with Expedia Cruises. He lives here in Powell River. Small world, like he's into travel like us and stuff. So I ended up going out and having some lunch with him and learned a lot about him. And yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know if you're looking for a TA, he's a TA as well, just like I am. And if you didn't know, yes, I am a travel agent and I work for Travel Best Bets. It's a local travel agency here in Vancouver. I started last year, and going through all the training that you do, I can still book travel. So if you need any help with travel, you can give me a call or you can contact Dave. There we go. Saying hellos. 14. It is 2 o'clock there. See, I knew it. See, Sean, just to let you know, oh, my brother. 1 sec. Sean, just to let you know, I'm getting better with these times. Now I have to go back to this comment here. Reese, you need to be nice now. I might be your baby brother. You're not supposed to bring in these little names here. Hi, boo-boo. So now I guess I have to explain that. Boo-boo was my childhood nickname, and now my brother makes fun of me all the time. I guess that's what happens when you're the baby of the family. But thank you, Reese. Cruising scene there. Okay, I want to say hi to Sharon, everyone. This is Sharon Anderson. Yeah, Sherry and Gary Anderson. They are the newest members to join the group cruise with us. Very excited to meet them. They have a YouTube channel also called Cruising Scene. If you get a chance, go check them out. Welcome in, Sharon and Gary. I don't know which one it is. Hey guys, Cruising Scene. Yeah, Cindy would know them because they just booked. Some more highs. I can get a little behind. Some more highs. Cindy and John. Some more highs. How many am I behind? Just gonna skip some of it. What do we got here? That looks like a nice cabin. Is that on the Ryzen, perchance, Larry at Plump Travelers? You know what, Sean? I actually don't know if it's the Horizon or not. I remember asking when I booked the Cove balcony. I asked Cindy if she had any pictures, and I'm not 100% sure if she gave me this photo or not. So I'm not 100% sure. I know it's a Cove balcony. I can tell. Really creative. Down under cruisers. Dave, don't be afraid, Larry. It's just a nose tickle. Yes, Dave, you've been doing some traveling. Dave is not a cruise virgin. He's been up to Alaska. I think it's been Alaska. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did Alaska. And he's been traveling around. So yeah, he knows. He likes that little nose tickle. I'm sure. I have had 3 so far, and none of them were any issues. Over before you knew it. Yeah, no. I am totally terrified of these. Totally. I have a bad, like an extreme gag reflex, and anything like that, I'm sure I'm going to freak out. And I also have a really soft lining in my nose, and I bleed easily, so I'm scared of all that stuff. And then actually, one other thing, There's another channel from he's in Germany. I'm brain freezing on the name of his channel right now, Morgan. He, like in December of last year, he went on a cruise over in Europe somewhere, and he videotaped saying my age. He videotaped himself getting a COVID test, and I swear to you, they put it in his nose, and then they put it in his throat at the same swab, and it turned me off. Like, that just freaked me out. There is no way. And now I've since seen so many people getting it done, and nobody's taking the swab from the nose to the mouth. But I swear that's what I saw, and it turned me off. Take a drink here. Yeah, Reese, he's new. He's a virgin too. Oh, I have to clarify that. He's a cruise virgin, just so you know. Oh, call me V. There she is. There she is. She's from the east in Canada. Not 100%. I think it's Ontario. But she just did a video talking about these sour cream and bacon chips. One of my favorite chips. And ironically, she said it tasted like this other bag of chips here in Canada called hickory sticks. You guys in the States, I only can speak of that. You guys, they're called potato sticks in the States. I'm sorry. But these hickory sticks, two of my favorite chips, V, and yes, they're yeah. Thank you, V. I appreciate it. It's been a long time, and I miss all this stuff. You know, I didn't really do a lot. I didn't really come out. Like, I used to visit every single feed that I could and all that. But I'm going to be explaining here in a few minutes here, like, why I took that break. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes here that I was going through. So, but I do miss it, and it's exciting to get back. And a few of the people that I talked to quite a bit, they've been encouraged me to get back into it and gave me some encouragement. And I just want to say thank you. They're here, and I appreciate your encouragement, you guys. Sounds like fun. Oh yeah. So V, there's my brother. Are you in? I haven't caught the comment. Are you in Ontario? Because my brother Reese here, he is in Toronto. Jane N. Oh, look at Edna's World. Hi, Edna. Oh, wow. Oh, I enjoyed watching your little meetup there in New York. That restaurant, holy cow, I was getting anxiety with all the hustle and bustle going on. Like, I haven't been in hustle and bustle in a very long time, like busy restaurants and stuff. Like, the population where I live in this town is 12,000 people. So, and we don't go out to restaurants much. I went out with Dave a few weeks ago, but that was a small little cafe. But it's good to see you, Edna. You know what? I actually would have had lots of fun with you, even though it's the girls. You know what I mean? I grew up with 5 sisters and 2 brothers. And one of the brothers, like, he was already basically out of the house when I was born. So, and I had my mom, because my father's passed away when I was young. And then I had a wife with 2 daughters. So I'm one of the girls, Edna. I would have had lots of fun with in New York. And I also wanted to mention, when you were saying you were going to do the live, I was actually, but I was busy doing some work, and I couldn't get to it. But I wanted you to do the live because I seen a live feed on YouTube of what's it called? Why am I brain freezing about New York? Times Square. Duh. Yeah, they have a live feed there going 24/7, and I want to see you guys. I was going to get you to go up on the bleachers, so I haven't seen your video yet of your meetup. I'm going to be watching that just to let you know. But Edna, thank you so much. And Edna, if I may say this, it's on a sad note. Just to do it quickly, it's nothing that me and my brother couldn't take, and I'm sure he don't mind me saying this. We just lost an uncle to pancreatic cancer. He was the last member of my mother's family. There was 13 in her family, and so this was the last uncle in that family. And so yeah, I was thinking of you at the time when we found out, but he had a great life. He was in his late 70s and stuff like that, and he'll be dearly missed. But I just wanted to mention that to you. And so your love and our love and prayers still go out to you. And I see that you're kind of handling it quite well. You're getting back out and enjoying what you have. I'm here in Toronto. Okay, let's get caught up here. What time is it here? We got 27. Okay. All right. I'm west. Oh, so V's in Toronto as well. There we go. And actually, Rob from Cruising on the High Seas, he's in Toronto as well. And then there's another YouTube channel that I follow in Toronto as well. Maybe a meetup in Toronto after things calm down, because flights from out west to the East Coast is pretty cheap now, since we got these low-cost carriers. I'm liking that. Going to be a blast. Yes, Cindy. I can't wait. Oh, Cindy. I have another question. I hope you can answer this. Sean might be able to answer, but I think you could. A friend was asking me, do you know any of the activities that's going to be on this cruise? He was just wondering. So, just if you got a problem, you got to talk to him. There we go. Yeah, we're ready. Yes. Edna. Has anybody ever talked to Edna, seeing if she was interested in going on this group cruise, Edna? Have you heard about our group cruise happening in October of 2022 on Carnival Ryzen, 8-day Southern Caribbean out of Miami, going to Aruba, Bonaire, La Romana, and Amber Cove? Talk to Cindy Spiker. I know you know Cindy Spiker, Edna. Yes, they are, Sean. Yes, they were the very new cruiser. Well, they're not cruisers. They're not cruise versions either. We are, but they're not. I seen their channel. Reese, be nice there. I won't bring you down, Reese. I'll be good. What do we got here? You get that free bottle of wine for Steakhouse first night. Yes, Blaine, we are booked for the Steakhouse for the first night. And it wasn't really because of the bottle of wine. It was because that was my number one thing to do on a cruise, is to go to the Steakhouse, because I'm a foodie. And it just so happens that somebody said, well, if you go on the first night, you get a free bottle of wine. And it's like, why not? We're not big wine drinkers. We don't even drink wine. But hey, if it's going to help with the experience, why not? We're also booked for the chef's table, which will be on the third night, on the 17th, I think it is. Yeah, the 17th of October. We're booked for the chef's table. Oh, I worked restaurants for 20 years, and so well worth it. It didn't matter if it's like $200 or $300. I know Ananda's sitting back saying, "You're going to spend that much?" It's my thing. I love fancy dining. I worked everything from fast food to fine dining throughout my career, and it feels nice to be, waited on, because I've done tables before, cooked and all that. Yes, thank you, John. I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to say, let me bring up a banner here. All right, this is all new to me. Here, we'll bring this banner up. If you're new here and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please considering doing so. While you're at it, hit the bells so you can be notified of new content coming out when we go live, because I am back again. So, And if you could, if you're getting anything out of what I'm saying to you here, please give it a like. You don't have to, it's free, but, hey, it'd be very much appreciated. All right, back to where I was. Okay. Yes, down under. And the same Blaine. Awesome. We are looking forward to meeting you folks, Cruise and See. Yes. Who else is on the cruise? Many, John. Many. Looking forward to meeting you, fellow cruisers. Yep. Dave. Actually, I'm going to say, Dave, maybe you'd be interested in coming on our group cruise. I don't know. I don't think I've asked you if you'd be interested in going on our group cruise, Dave. Oh, Reese, yeah. Reese doesn't like going out anymore. He only goes to his family. He doesn't do the travel thing. It's okay, Reese. When's the last time you were out to visit your little brother, Reese? Oh, look who it is. It's Kathy from California. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. Kathy, I wish I was in California right now. Really, it doesn't matter. Just sitting on a street corner, it wouldn't matter. Just hanging out in California would be an awesome thing right now. Jane in. What do we got here? Thanks so much for your words, Larry. Hey, Dave, not a problem, man. It's the way it is. Got to spread the love in this cruise community, in this travel community. Oh, look who it is. It's Alana. Good Arvo to all. Huh? 1 sec. I need a drink for that one, Alana. This is Ilana. She is the better half to Sean on the Down Under Cruisers. Oh, you better not, Blaine. Blaine, I will find out your childhood nickname. I'll pay Mallory to tell me. Not Bruce at John. Yeah. Some more highs. Oh, both of you are there. Sharon and Gary Anderson. Yes. There we go. What do we got? Oh, not you, Tommy. Hey, boo-boo, are you smarter than you ever spare? Sorry, just a childhood memory. Thanks, Tommy. Yeah, this is a childhood memory for me also. Oh, and they used to tease me because, like I said, I come from a big family also of 8, and I was the baby, and they used to, eerie, hey, boo-boo. Yeah, childhood memory. Actually, it'll go into my explanation to why I took time off of YouTube. Was wondering but didn't want to ask. Oh, Bruce isn't going? Wait a minute. I just caught on to that. Are you serious, Sean? Bruce is not coming? Oh, no. This is going to be a really big thing now. We're in trouble. What about all the other cousins? Are all the other cousins coming? Oh, there's Amy. Amethyst Haze Adventures. Amy, welcome in, Amy. Amy, I really love your new logo. And you know what, Amy? You can't say you're 30% or 10% YouTube channel anymore. You can't, because you're a full-time YouTuber now, because you go lives and everything. Actually, I can bring this in here. If you are a creator, put in hashtag creator in the comments, or if you're a supporter, put in a hashtag supporter. Yes, it'd be very much appreciated. And if you don't know any of these people, check out their channels. It'd be very much appreciated. That's the first time I ever asked that when I went live. John and Nancy, are you going on the cruise? Yes, they are. John and Nancy. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Getting into. Thank you, John. John, did I make you a mod? I thought I made you. Oh, it is. That's right. Yes. Thank you, John, for your support. thank you to all the mods that are helping me out here. I'm still working on my mods thing here. What do we got? I sent you a video of your cabin, I believe. Nice cabin you guys got. Lots of different cabins on this group cruise. Will definitely be fun for the cabin crawl. Oh gosh. Wait a minute. Now that just reminds me, Cindy. Cabin crawls. I'd see what they are. And sometimes that turns into hangovers. Is that kind of like what it is? I think I seen one. I remember seeing one with nautical nurse Nancy with her Jello shots. Amy, yeah. Hi, Sean. Cruising, yes, we are looking forward to meeting you. Yes. Nemesis Adventures. All right. What? Oh, am I seeing that? Did you say bidet, V? Bidet? My French is not the greatest, but I don't know. Is that what you're referring to, Ilana? A bidet? Sorry, I'm not great with French. All right, what do we got? Potato hickory sticks are awesome. Yes, they are. All right, let's see if we can get caught up here. It looks like I'm way behind here. Well, we are glad you are back. Thank you, Blaine. Yes. I just want to throw a plug in there for Blaine. Give me one sec. So Blaine from Rally Creative Travel, he is the one that really inspired me to go live. What it was is Blaine used to frequent, everyone's lives and stuff like that. And, and he had his, Blaine 2007. Think you remember that, right, Blaine? So Blaine used to put on these cruise-a-thons. And, back then, you're a little nervous because you don't know much about YouTube and things like that. And so you get a little nervous. And so eventually, Blaine started doing his own channel, as you can see, Really Creative Travel. It's a travel channel, RVing and stuff like that. And he cruises and stuff. And his wife, Mallory. Anyway, so, yeah, this is where I got my start from YouTube because really... him having these cruise-a-thons, it draws a lot of viewers. And so I just want to say thank you again, Blaine. I've said it before to you, and I really appreciate what you've done. You are kind of like the what's the word I'm looking for? You were like the glue for the community. You were well liked and everything, and I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate what you do. And you know what, I would like to see another group or cruise-a-thon coming up because I love doing those, and I love watching them. They're so much fun. So Blaine, maybe you can get one up and running again. All right, let me see here. So okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to drop the banner, get rid of the banner for now. Okay, so I just wanted to explain a little. Oh, my cat's here, so something might happen. He's being inquisitive. The lights might drop. Are you okay, Charlie? You want to come on camera and say hi to everyone? No? Okay. I love you. So I just wanted to explain a little bit why I took the break. So I was having a hard time trying to say it lightly instead of going too detailish. Anyway, I'm dealing with a lot of medical problems right now. I have diabetes. I have arthritis in my back. I have arthritis in my knees. Yeah, hold on. Just a sec. Sorry, guys. He's needing attention. Are you okay? Come say hi to everyone. Anyway, So I'm dealing with a lot of medical issues, but I'm also dealing with some mental health issues, sadly. Um, right now, I'm not going to go into details and stuff, but I just wanted to let everybody know that I have ADHD, and I'm not looking for any sympathy or anything. I've lived with it all my life, and it's not really a problem. It's stuff, but I just deal with things a little differently than most people. And so what it's been doing, it's not just that. I found out. I'm in the process of seeing a doctor, and I've been recently diagnosed with BPD, borderline personality disorder. And I know a lot of people wouldn't say that, but I just wanted to mention this because my channel is about inspiring others with disabilities to get out there and travel the world. There's a lot of people are afraid and think they can't do all these things out in the world because they have these disabilities, hidden disabilities mostly, right? And I love to travel, and I want to show that, you know what, that you can get out there and travel as well. And so right now I'm dealing with some stuff. And what's happening is because of the BPD, it causes a lot of mood swings and stuff like that. And so I'm not stable with my mood. So if I get, it was going on before. So what was happening is I would get in the middle and get really irritated, and then I didn't react properly and stuff like that. So right now they're in the middle of stabilizing me with some new medications. So I also have plans for things coming up. Like I'm going to be going back to the gym. The main thing for me to get losing weight and healthy again and get rid of this diabetes is I need the pool. And due to COVID, it's been really not the greatest. Now it's open. We can go to the gym and stuff, but it's just, I don't want to sit on a treadmill and with a mask and stuff like that. I don't think you have to go wear a mask in the pool, but it's just, but it's a plan coming, right? Healthy. We're going to eat healthy. Although, excuse me, I'm a little worried about the food situation on the cruise. So I think what I always do, at Christmas, a lot of people, they'll cheat at Christmas and then make a New Year's resolution. Hopefully that will work out. We'll see. I'm a foodie. I love food, but Ananda and I, we did some going to the gym for a while. We were going, and then there were some issues, and then we stopped. Like I lost 24 pounds and stuff like that. I was on my way to losing weight, but there were some issues that came up, and I stopped. We both stopped. So we both have plans to get back in there, get in shape. Actually, there's a thing called the Vancouver Sun Run in Vancouver. It is a 10-kilometer, 6-mile race. It is an actual race, and you can either walk or run. And so I've done this race 3 times. And they also, because I worked for the Salvation Army before, they also have a thing called the coldest night of the year, which they also have a 5-kilometer and a 10-kilometer one, which I've done once before. So I've done 4 10-kilometer races. And my goal is to get back out there and train, because that's what I was doing before, just as COVID was coming into play, because the Vancouver Sun Run is always in April, and that spring, that's when COVID closed everything down, and I was going to go and get ready to go and do all that. So right now I need to get back in the pool. But I've done this before with arthritis and everything. It's bad. My best time for 10 kilometers was 1 hour and I think 14 minutes for 10 kilometers or 6 miles. Like that's pretty good for no training or anything. But I love that stuff. I used to hike mountains and stuff. I worked at Jasper National Park. And so, yeah, we used to hike the mountains all the time, and I miss it so much. But yeah, I can't wait to get back into being active again. And going on this cruise, this helps us to be active. So shortly we're going to go back to the gym and get, lose some weight and stuff for the cruise. The reason why I know this is good because when I was helping my mother-in-law move over the summer, I went for the walk with her, and I felt really good getting out. Prior to that, I could barely walk out my door. That's how bad I was feeling seized up and everything. And so, I'm looking forward to getting back out there and getting back into the normal life. And this stupid C thing is still going on. It's just driving me nuts sitting in this house, not being able to go out and travel like I want to, right? Yes, we can travel, restrictive, but we still can travel. But I'm holding off. And so I think that's what I wanted to say. Other than that, with what do you call it? Why I took the break and what's the future plans. So, okay, the future plans. So I've already said some of the future plans. Since I'm back now again, I have plans for the future, and I just wanted to put it out there. I've said it a few times before, but I have plans for basically another channel. Since I'm a cook, I'm gonna put an off channel. I don't know if you would call that, like a side channel from here to cooking and traveling. So my thoughts is I want to go to all these different places, and I want to be able to go in and order something, whatever their menu is, whatever country I'm in. I want to order their like a meal, and I want to videotape it, and then I want to come back to Canada and cook that meal up for everyone, and just so they can see it. Like I see a lot of people, recreating the lava cake on Carnival cruises, like me. So, but this is more for the food channel. It's nothing serious. I'm not looking to grow like any of this YouTube stuff. I'm not looking to, be a massive YouTuber like, PewDiePie or anything. That's not my thing. My main focus is to inspire others to get out and travel. And it doesn't necessarily mean anybody with disabilities either. It could be anybody that's struggling, that's, thinking they can't travel. I think it's important that we get out and explore this planet that we have. We're only here for a short time, and I think it's really important that we see what's out there. If you don't want to, that's okay. But I just think it's important that we should, right? That's my feelings. And so, okay, I'm going to go back to the comments again. Let's see where we were. 13 comments. Holy smoly mothers. I need a drink here. Sorry about that. All right, let's see what he got here. Oh, well, here, Sean watched a show last night on the Indian Pacific last night. Oh, Tommy, actually, that will lead me into something else. I'm not putting anything definite out there, but there is talk about a possible group cruise in Australia in 2024 to 2025, meaning a New Year's cruise, basically. The plan is to end up at Sydney and see the Sydney fireworks. Yes, it's a very expensive trip, but it's pretty much basically the same as going to like a Mediterranean cruise, basically. The flights are expensive, just like it is to go to Greece and stuff like that, maybe a little cheaper. But yeah, I'm all for it. I can't wait. Australia is on the bucket list. I can't wait to go see their sharks and stuff. Or Sean. Yeah. So that's one of the things that's being in the works. We haven't picked anything yet. There's no itineraries out for 2024 to 2025 yet. So it'll be a while. But if you're interested, stay tuned. We'll let you know. What do we got? Oh, look who it is. Ford Man here. Kenneth, how you doing, buddy? Hello, everyone. I'm typing through a phone. Why I'm not tagging everyone, but one by one. We understand, Kenneth. We feel your presence here, and it's amazing feeling that you are here, and I appreciate you stopping by there, Kenneth. I hope all is well with you and Papa. Call me V. When are you going to get to Q? Quebec? Is that what that means, Sean? Kenny. Actually, this will bring me to something that I want to see if I can find it here. Give me one moment. Share. Let's see if I can find a video file. Pardon me. Give me 1 second. Oh, I didn't name the folder. Uh-oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, group folder, maybe? Actually, here, I'm going to play this. Let's see if this will work. Uh-oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. Am I buffering? It seems like I am buffering here. Can anybody let me know if I'm buffering? Because it seems like I am. Maybe it was because of... No, I got good internet connection here. Anyway, let's go back to the comments. And while I'm doing that, that was the video for our group cruise coming up. Again, if you're interested, contact. We're going to go back up here. This is your contact information if you want to join us on that group cruise. October 15th to the 23rd, 2022 on Carnival Horizon. Okay, back to the comments. So Q, what is that? Yeah, I'm still wondering what this Q have. I have V. We get going there. Yeah, I feel the same way. No, 10 in their family, 6 boys and 4 girls. Yeah. My mom was the oldest. Edna, haha, yes, that restaurant is very busy. We would have totally welcomed you with the girls. I'm sorry for your loss. I appreciate it, Edna. Thank you so much. Like I said, he had a long life, and he told me that. I talked to him when they found out that he had this was, gosh, maybe a month ago or a little over a month ago that he found out that he had this pancreatic cancer that went through him. And wow, like, but I've had experienced cancer in my family quite a few times with some siblings and stuff. And so, yeah, I called, as soon as I found out, I called him up and we were talking and stuff like that to him. And he said, you know, like it sucks and all that kind of stuff, but he was prepared for it. He did say he wanted to go out and do a couple things, but you know how that kind of thing works. It didn't happen. So, but yeah, now he's at peace, no more pain and stuff, and he's with the rest of the family. But yes, the girls, yeah, I know I would have fun with the girls. I used to go to the clubs all the time. Like this was before my wife Ananda, and then hang out the bars, and it was just a thing. But I would hang out with the DJ. December 24. Awesome, Tommy Dotson. 2024 would be awesome, huh? Yeah, might work. Larry, you are so full of at Plump Travelers. Yes, Larry, I've been told all the. See, Amy? Oh, you little bugger. I'm going to take a drink. I'm going to take a drink here. Amy, I'm going to bring this up now. Remember that night that we were on the Down Under Cruisers? This was what it was all about. The secret. And everybody thought you had a secret. And this is what I was talking about. Somebody told you the activities, and I was trying to hear the secret. And it got out of hand. And so I apologize that it got out of hand on the Down Under Cruisers show, but it was funny though. But so Amy, you must be telling me the activities, because Cindy's, they're holding out on me. Oh, she's west of Toronto. West of Toronto. Let me see. West of Toronto would be Mississauga, Niagara Falls. No, that's south. I've never been. Ironically, I've been to Toronto many, many times. Lived in Oshawa, Ontario, which is east of Toronto, but I've never been past. I don't know what's farther. Excuse me, Brampton or the airport. I've never been west of that. Like I've been up north and then west, driven across Canada, hitchhiked across Canada and stuff like that. But I've never been west of the 401, if we could say it that way. I'm going to tell Ananda on you, Larry. Sean, I'm pretty sure Ananda can hear me. She loves me, Sean. Larry, tell your friends some of the activities will be lots of dancing, lots of laughing, lots of fellowship, and much, much more. Woohoo! So the dancing part, I don't dance, although I'm actually working on a video from our wedding, and and it showed me dancing on stage in front of probably a couple hundred people. It was at a resort in Mexico, and it's really funny. So I'm trying to make it. It was made with an iPhone 3. Yes, Sean, an old Apple product. And ironically, it was given to me, by the way. I didn't pay for it. So yes, it's not the best quality, but I think it's important that everybody sees it. It's got to be funny if I'm laughing at what I see and stuff. So, all right, I'm going to quickly catch up to this chat. I'm behind chat catching up. There we go. Yes, I saw that. My group cruise is in August, and then I'm slated to go on the celebration in November. Okay, yes, there we go. Yes, you're a busy girl with your cruising. She's out there having lots of cruises, and that's good. I'm really happy for you. We always do steakhouse first night regardless of when. But it gets busier with the other things we want to do when we get it over with. So yeah, for me, when I was thinking it, like I was talking to Rob from Cruising on the High Seas, we booked together, and I never, you never really think about it, but because like I've never been on a cruise, so I don't know what to expect, but I do know a little bit about how it works when you get on board and stuff. Like the rooms aren't ready till 1 o'clock, and they don't have fasted to the fun. So I'm thinking, okay, that means I only have 4 hours to get on that ship and get to that room and open up my suitcase and get out whatever nice clothing that you would want to wear to that dining room. Because, after traveling, it's not going to be the nicest. So now I'm going to have to find out how I can press my shirt, because I hate wrinkly shirts. I hate it. Ugh. So I need to find out where I can press my shirt, get all fancied up, get the tie on, all that kind of stuff, and then go find that. And then, although it's not going to be necessarily a travel day, because I was thinking that, but the travel day is the day before, where we're going to be at the pre-cruise meetup hotel, which I need to mention here. Sadly, due to some miscommunications, not on my part, sadly, the pre-cruise meetup hotel that was at the Blue Lagoon Hilton at the airport, it was canceled. They actually canceled the cruise because they said, well, okay, I'm going to cancel it while I'm transferring you over to this next department. And I didn't clue into what it was meaning, because he said, yeah, you need to talk to these guys. So he transferred me over to another department, and they said, no, you need to talk to the hotel directly. So I called the hotel directly, and the management's saying no. And then he said, well, no, it looks like it's canceled here. And then I remembered that he canceled our thing. And so as we were talking, I'm saying, like, why would you do that? Because of all this mix up. And he says, well, I can't guarantee you any rates. So it's like, oh, and then Ananda's hearing this in the background, and she was holding her tongue, but she wanted to say something. Like she was hearing, because I always talk on speakerphone, and like this was like a gong show talking to these people, trying to get, because all I wanted to do is book one room for somebody, and it didn't happen. So I'm in the middle of recontacting other hotels. I've got a few that I'm looking at. It's a very slow process for them to get back to me for some reason. Like I'm on top of everything. Like I want to get it done now and everything, but they don't answer their phones or their text messages or their emails or nothing. So I'm just waiting on that. And as soon as I find something great, I will let everybody know in the Group Cruise Facebook page. Please be patient, as I have no control over how they do their part, but I'm right on top of it, and I'm going to do my best to find whatever we can for us to make it a really great time. Yeah. On 22. Will be in prep mode in January if you guys are interested in the meetup. Ontario 22. That's what I'm getting out of that. Sorry, V. I apologize. We'll be in prep mode in January if you guys are interested in. Oh, in Toronto maybe. Okay. Ontario 2022. Oh, I see. That's actually possible. It's quite possible. Although I do have a like our budget's not an open budget, but because I have my daughter's wedding, and you know how it is, the father of the bride, usually pays for everything, although I'm not, but I am buying her a cruise and stuff, and so I might be able to slide in a trip to Toronto. I might be able to, possible. We'll see. I got to talk to the boss. I don't want to be single, because if it was, all the credit cards would be maxed out and I'll never travel. Thanks to Ananda. Wow, am I that far behind? 3 years ago. Wow. All right, let me quickly go up here. Cindy. Oh, I thought so. Okay. Doug too. Yep. It's right here. Boo boo. How? Stop with the boo boo. Sounds about right, Cindy. Amy, hi. Let me see if I can catch up here. Creator. Actually, I live here in a bit. 10 Central. Oh, you go live there at 10 Central? I'd have no clue what time that is, Amy. You're in Texas, right? So I have no clue. If I'm going into your time, I do apologize. I'm almost done here. Head out. Got to get some Christmas cards for my clients to send out in meeting in Savannah, Georgia. Yes. I just ordered Christmas cards for us. And if you would like a Christmas card from us, please contact me through Facebook Messenger or actually all my contact information is in my YouTube channel in the description below, actually, or under the About section in my YouTube channel. So if you want to get a hold of me and you want a Christmas card, please send me your address. Creator supporter cheek pin. V. There we go. Creator supporter. Spikers. Hey, Tommy. Really good to have a good one, Blaine. Yes. Good night, Blaine. Sorry, I was going to say that. We got creator supporter free hangout cruiser. Actually, you know what? I should put hashtag throw Sean overboard. It's your fault, Sean. Cabin crawls sounds like a Réveillon de Noël when I was a kid. V, are you French, if you don't mind me asking? I would assume so. Ironically, we come from New Brunswick, which is a bilingual province, but I didn't really do good in school with French. So, and another ironic thing is our biological father it comes from a French background, but Parisian French over in France, which his last name was Léger or Légier, which means light in French, from what I understand. But I do know, small, little words, café de crème de sucre, s'il vous plaît, and, like a little bit of Spanish here and there. Enough to say so. Bidet. What is up with this bidet? I never did get that answer. It's weirding me out now because I need to get one. At this row, you and your fun group of friends need to join us on this group cruise. We would have a blast. I agree. What is a bidet? Good try at the French race. He really can't speak French. Creator supporters, yep, there we go. Way to go, Blaine. Oh, wow, look who it is. Hello, all on phone. Do bear with me. So, everyone, this is my sister. She's in just outside of Vancouver. So, yeah, say hi to Cindy Taylor, everyone. See, look at that. The whole family's in here now. There's actually, out of 8, there's 5 of us left. So there's 2 missing. Thank you, Cindy, for coming in and saying hi. Yeah. Spikers, I wish I could. I've already promised to be in the celebration. Actually, I'm actually going to mention that as well. Speaking of celebration, the very first channel that I started to follow in the YouTube, really, like in the travel community, well, besides Karen and Nate, but the cruise community was Tony and Jenny from Lolita Lolka. And since then, I got to know them quite a bit. And I've always said, not starstruck, no way. But I've always said I wanted to go on one of their annual Halloween group cruises. So I've been in contact with Jenny, and I'm looking at booking possibly after the holidays the Halloween group cruise on the Carnival celebration out of Miami, going to, I think it's Cozumel, Costa Maya, and I can't remember the third port. Anyway, it's October 29th, I think it is, into the November of 2023. So yeah, that's on the Celebration, which is a brand new ship. I'm a little nervous. Ananda's not too crazy about big stuff, and I am. It really doesn't matter to me, really. I prefer the smaller ships like Ananda would, because we're actually pretty much alike, actually. But I don't mind. Okay, now where is the beauty in the team, Larry? Again, Sean, she's out there. I'm pretty sure. Is your mom here, love? Oh, she didn't come yet. Oh, okay. She's out there waiting for her mom. Yeah, that party that they had at the restaurant. Yeah, that was giving me anxiety because I haven't seen busyness like that in a long time. So yeah, I can't wait to meet Edna one day as well. I have a feeling it's not going to be too long. Yeah, I can't wait, Edna. Yes, we will. Larry, there is nothing right with arthritis. Is now called arthrongus. Sean. Larry, live your truth. You got this. Yes, thank you. Growing up, because of this, I'm just going to touch on this. Growing up, having ADHD and struggling and stuff, I have not a tough history, but I had a rough one. And with BPD, borderline personality, it's got to do with a lot of trauma. And I'm not going to say anything on here right now, but I had to deal with some trauma. And, where the comment come from V here. I'm going to say this. In 2009, I ended up at the Salvation Army in Vancouver, a homeless shelter. I was homeless. I'd split up with a girl who was living with her for 3 years, and I was homeless. And when I got there, long story short, I did some changes in my life. And it helped grow my confidence and everything. And one of the things I learned is just be you, be real. Stop worrying about what other people think of you and all that kind of stuff. And just live the truth. And so that's what I've been doing. And I want to spread that joy. I have to say it's joy that I was able to, earn that and figure that out. And once I did, I also learned boundaries. I had no clue what boundaries were. And so that helped me a lot with my confidence and figuring a lot about life that I had struggles with. And I'm still struggling with things, right? It's BPD is basically kind of like PTSD. Right, and so there's a lot of things that I'm dealing with right now, and I'm going to be going through some training and stuff. But as you can see, I'm still normal. I'm not allowing it to affect my life, but it still does affect my life. But I'm not allowing it to bring me down. A lot of people say I suffer with ADHD. Well, I don't suffer with ADHD. I live with it, and I just figure out ways of how to deal with it. Right? My last job was basically a glorified security guard, but also a support worker for the homeless shelter. And right, so it's like I miss it. Sorry, I'm getting way too off on this, and I'm going to drop it at that. But yeah, I'm living the truth. Thank you, V, for saying that. Larry, just be ready on the cruise. It will be walking upstairs, carrying your bride in your arms across every threshold, and then just for fun, 100 push-ups. Is that what you're doing, Sean? Wow. Mike, is that some of the activities that you're saying you're doing? Because remember, I'm already married, Sean, so it's not carrying my bride across the threshold. Sorry. Cheers. There we go. Rachel, first off, I want to say happy birthday. As you can see, I'm on here, and I've been busy fixing up this because I've been away from YouTube, setting up all the lights and everything, redoing everything, and I missed your birthday, so I want to say happy birthday to you. You're what, 22, 3, I think. I don't know. I don't remember your age. Sorry, but also my condolences. I'm sending you some prayers, please. But thank you for coming in. Rachel's one of my moderators. I remember that. Yes. I'm very sorry, Rachel. Yes, I called you a shark, Sean. Where did I get that video? I don't know. I don't remember. I found it. Okay, I can't be that way. I don't know why, but I just can't be that way. Just so everybody knows, the video for the group cruise was made by Sean from the Down Under Cruisers. I don't want to hurt his feelings, because if I didn't say that, he would be giving me a hard time for years. Sorry for your loss, Rachel. Yeah. How did Casino go today? Casino? I would love to go to a casino. Yes, Larry, I will say goodnight. I might be there once you hear Reese ask Larry for my email. Yes, I will. I'm behind. I'm going to start to close up here. Looks like nice cruise. Can anyone go? John, I'm wondering if your cousin Bruce is coming, because I was looking forward to seeing your cousin Bruce. Yeah, I'm a little upset that your cousin Bruce isn't coming. Happy birthday, Rachel. Yes. It's a nice video. My condolences, Rachel. Oh, wow. Am I ever behind? So the chef table is worth it? We'll let Steve know. If you're still here, okay, I'm going to give my take on the chef's table. If you're a foodie and you have an adventurous palate, then I would say it's worth it. Like, you can sit there and say, well, the steakhouse is fine dining and it's $38 and per person and stuff like that. Yes, it's how do I say it? I can't remember how many courses is with the steakhouse, 4 or 5 or something like that. But with the chef's table, it's an 8-course meal. It comes with a glass of wine, you get wine with each course, and it's presented in how do I say it? It's like futuristic art. So only foodies would really be totally into that. I'm not saying, it's not for everyone, but I'm just saying, like, a foodie's, that's one of their things. So for me, it is a great price for what you're getting. But for somebody, if it's just a regular foodie that just wants to go for flavors and stuff like that, the food, I'm sure, is out of this world, but it's not your typical steak and potato and veggie kind of meal. This is, I think they call it gastronomy. It's just art. It's pieces of art. And that's what you're doing. You're going to see an art show. And that's what you're paying for. So I say it is well worth it, but we lost, but friends won $700. Speaking of meetups, I would like to do a meetup in Las Vegas. I'm liking all those meetups that everybody's been having, but again, due to the stupid C word, we haven't been able to go to these meetups, but I would like to go. If anybody wants to organize a meetup in Las Vegas, I'll go down there. I can go down there once a month to Vegas if I could. I just shared a photo of me when I was there in 2013. You are fine. Sorry to hear. Yeah, Rachel. Oh, look who it is. I hope I didn't miss you, Najuma. Najuma, she's our girl. That's our girl. That's my how do I say it? She's my she keeps me in place. So I was gonna say mama, but I don't want to insult her. She's like, so she's gonna look after me on the cruise, make sure I'm good. Anyway, thank you for coming in, Najuma. It's good to see you. Cruising scene. Oh, well, it happens. Nice for your friends, though. You will definitely catch me in the casino on the group cruise. I'm sure. Hey, wait a minute, Cindy. I'm starting to get a little maybe I'm learning something here. Cruise. Maybe is that one of the activities for the cruise? Like something like the casino? Because just the reason why I'm saying this, my last cruise that I was booked on, they had a Facebook page and they were doing all this, and they had these casino slot pulls as activities. They had, what else did they have? They had a door decoration contest where I volunteered to be a judge. They had postcard exchange. They had high tea. So I'm just wondering, is casino like a slot pull thing kind of like one of the activities, Cindy? You'll know. You had to be. Sean! Oh, God. Are you going to get me in trouble now? Q as in quartzite is what I was thinking, so I was lost, Sean. Oh, gosh. Let me see. Spiker's Crazy Events. We go once. Oh. Larry spills the tea, Amy. Well, am I ever behind? Oh, gotta let go. All my live is. I'm very sorry, Amy. This is my first back. I won't go over the time now that I know you're there. I'm just finishing up here. Sydney hours is about 1.5 hours away, but stay for free. Take care, Amethyst. Cruising scene. Pre-cruise meetup hotel. Yes, there. Okay, she's looking at that. I would do a meetup in Ontario. I'm French, but speak fluid English, not Aussie though. In darkness, light shines, Larry. Yes, very true. V. Very, very, very true. Still light shine. Light still shines. Yes. Everyone has issues. That's why we cruise. We are foodies. Gastroni is our C-word cruising. Oh, I'm down at the bottom. Woo! Anyways, I'm over my time by 24 minutes, everyone. Anyway, this won't be. It'll be an hour every week. I just wanted to, it's it's a welcome back, and just wanted to finish out everyone's comments. So, let me throw up a couple things here. Again, if you want to go interested in the group cruise, contact Cindy Spiker down at the bottom down there. Her name's down there, her contact information. Give me one sec. I just want to say thank you for all your love and support, everyone. I appreciate everyone coming out tonight. Even those that watching in the future, the replays and stuff, I appreciate your support. We've been gone for 3 months and haven't really lost many subscribers at all. I'm very grateful and thankful for that, and I appreciate your love and support. And I hope going forward that I can share some good stuff with you. I have plans, talk about travel and all that kind of stuff, and other things, and you'll see. So please, stay tuned. Just wanted to put that in there. If you're new here and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please consider doing so. While you're at it, hit the bell so you can be notified of new content coming out or when we go live. Also, please, if you can, if you've forgotten to hit the thumbs up, we very much appreciate it. It's free. What that does, it tells the YouTube algorithm that, hey, somebody is interested in stuff that's going on. They're giving it a like, and what they do is YouTube shares it out to more people, right? You would think that it would be shared out to everyone, but it doesn't. It only gets shared so far based on the likes and the activity and the comments in the comment section. So yeah, anything like that is very much appreciated. Let's see here. We have an Instagram. Actually, I didn't change it. This is the old link, but it's official _ Plump Travelers. Official _ Plump _ Travelers. For Instagram, our Facebook group is there. We have a Teespring store. We also have a PayPal account for donations. All donations go right back into the channel. I don't take nothing. We have our support. I'm not doing this for money. It's all about the channel and everything. And the last thing I want to say is, and remember, if we can do it, so can you. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night.